This is Greg Mikulowski with a Forex commentary for FX Street, brought to you by FXDD. I'm going to take a look at the US dollar versus yen. Is it coiling for a move? Let's see what the charts are saying. Let's go to the daily chart first. And off the daily chart, what we have here is a 100-day moving average, a 200-day moving average, a 100-day moving average currently at 91.55. The 200-day moving average currently at 90.90, the high for the trading day today. 90.43, just below that 55 level. The low for the day, 90.92, just above that 200-day moving average again. Well, that's at 90.89 here today. What this normally says, or what we look for, is a break of the 100-day moving average, either to the upside or the downside, and we should see momentum to the upside. But in this case, what we've seen over the last few weeks is that when the market broke above to the top side, we had one day to the upside, then tried to hold the downside here, and then gave up, started to move back below that, test the 200-day moving average. On this day, the market moved back above the 100, and moved higher the next day, but closed down on the day, and then we started to move lower again here today. And now the market is testing the 200-day moving average down below at the 90.89 level. So this action here, and this where the market stays in between our two moving averages, what I call in between the goalposts, and what we typically look for is that break either to the upside or to the downside to confirm the move. The fact that this has occurred for the last 2 weeks with a few little moves outside of the range here, suggests that the market is coiling for some sort of trend type move, either trend to the upside or trend to the downside. So we're going to be watching these levels very closely. Now let's drill down, take a look at something like the hourly chart, and see what that is telling us. And off this hourly chart, from a technical basis, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different times where the market held along this trend line. Note that each of the time the market went below that trend line, this bar right here, this bar right here, this bar right here, and some of the bars here today. I'm going to zoom in here. You can see that the market was not able to really muster much of a close below it. This is a close below. This is just barely a close below, and all through here, the market was not able to close below. We finally were able to close below here, and this bar right here, that after the initial claims here this morning, has sent the market to a move which is taking it definitely much lower than any of the other closes below this trend line. So this is another bearish indicator for the dollar versus yen to the downside here, but we have to get through that 89 level, get through that 100-day that moving average on the downside, the 200-day moving average on the downside. So we'll put in a line in there at the 90.89, and another key level to watch here is the 91.07. If the markets stay below this 91.07 level, look at the low here, low here, low here, low here, low here, low around this level as well. So this 91.07 level is another key level on the downside here. If we can stay below that level and get below the 89 level, things are looking more bearish for the dollar versus yen. Finally, let's take a look at the 5-minute chart. And again, we see the two moving averages converging here at the same point. Lots of up and down volatility. The market's making a break here, making a break away from that area from these two moving averages. So this too is talking to a bearish bias to the downside. Of course, we did get the weaker data here out of the U.S. There is some concern about the employment situation here and whether the U.S. can continue its move. This may lead a movement out of the dollar and into the yen as a safe currency play, at least against that currency pair. The problem is the euro continues to go higher as well, and that kind of runs counter to what this normally happens. Normally, if there's a movement out of the risk, you'll see the yen go higher, or the yen go higher, the dollar yen go lower, but you'll also see the euro go lower, and right now we're seeing the euro move higher. So a little bit different than what we normally see, but nevertheless, from a technical basis, we're going to be watching what the dollar yen from a chart perspective is saying. This is Greg Mikulowski with a Forex commentary, looking at the dollar yen, which is coiling, perhaps coiling for a bigger move. Bye bye now.